Welcome back, everyone, to another live stream. I'm Zach. I'm an accountant. I'm here to answer your questions and play some games. And today we are playing some Ark with Claude from Chicago. It is good to be back, you guys. I was just checking my channel before the stream. I've been gone for almost exactly a month. The 15th or the 17th of January was my last stream. My last stream was just Cause 4, I believe. But now we're back. And we're back, and it was a much needed break. Oh, hey, Good Gaming, how's it going? How is it going, Good Gaming? Good to see you, man. Wait, Good Gaming, you should be asleep. You should be asleep. What's going on? Good Gaming's joining us from Australia. Good to see you, man. Gosh, I've forgotten how to do all this stuff. It's been too long. All right, are we in? Are we in? Can you guys see this? All right, I think you guys can see this. Good Gaming says, "Oh yeah, that's right." All right. So I'm just waiting for Claude to finish his intro, but we're in here, and we got our animals here. We're starting off at our metal farm here because we got to start off by crafting some bullets. I'm sure you guys have been watching the highlight videos. There's 10 highlight videos that cover the first 6 months of Ark streams that we've been doing, which have been so much fun to put together. But we've been watching those over the last 10 days. Now we're doing the real thing. We're back to doing the real thing. And, you know, this game has a lot of grinding. The thing with the highlight videos is in the highlight videos, I took out all the grinding. So all the boring parts are gone. So if you're coming off the highlight videos and you're watching this might be a little bit more boring, but I like watching people do Ark streams because I like the grinding aspect of the game. But we're probably going to spend roughly the first 30 minutes grinding out some bullets because we need a lot of bullets for this for this adventure that we're going on today. We are going to be looking for Bigfoot in the Redwood Forest, which is a super dangerous area. So, yeah, should be a lot of fun.
Microphone activated.
Hello, Zach.
Hey, Claude, how's it going?
It is going great. We got the whole squad. We got AJ and Duma in here. Like, we got everything's going on. We got the pro. We got the pro gamer. What's it? Our CEO of Ark.
Yeah.
So how's it going, Zach? By the way, I'm getting metal for anybody that's curious.
It feels so good to be back. It feels so good to be back streaming Ark. We haven't streamed Ark for like a month together. And so, man, I'm just excited to be back. And I got to say, Claude, thank you for your patience with me taking a month break. I mean, I kind of took it very suddenly. And I was just like, I was in the middle of editing, I was at the very beginning of editing the highlight videos, and I realized what a massive project it was going to be.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I just need to focus all my time in this or it's never going to get done. And so I just like quickly took a break, but thanks for being patient, Claude, and everyone in chat and everything.
To be honest with you, the only reason why I kept streaming is because you stopped streaming. I was actually legitimately about to quit and just do streams during the days we played.
Yeah.
Because
you got a lot going on.
Yeah, university has a ton of homework. And honestly, like, I was about to start crying because all the work that I had. So that's why my stuff has been... the whole thing has changed.
Didn't I try and tell you?
You did tell me.
I think we talked about this.
You did tell me. Honest. There's just I'm only going part-time. Well, I'm only 2 credit hours from going full-time, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But like there is I completely understand about all these people complaining and wanting all this free shit. Sorry, I mean stuff. I'm sorry. All this free stuff because oh my god.
Yeah,
Like
universities,
there is a
it's a
lot.
nightmare. It is I still have nightmares about it.
I'm happy
It's
that I
so
only
hard.
I'm so happy that I transferred as of right now because I only have to, do my main-ish classes.
Yeah,
So I'm going for my major in media studies, right?
yeah,
And then my minor in communications. So kind of like I guess I'm not gonna say like what you do because it's not anything like you do. Like public relations, advertisement, like the writing aspect of it.
yeah.
The guy with dyslexia, yes. Um, but yeah, like that sort of thing. So yeah, especially the communications classes. Oh my goodness. Advanced public speaking has us read at least 50 pages a week and then take quizzes and then do everything else. And then the communication or the research class has us do like 70 pages of reading and then and then like everything else,
Yeah.
like now research and put all it's not easy and it's not fun. It's not hard, but it's not easy at the same
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much of it. It's not fun. It's not
Well,
uh,
just wait till finals week. My goodness.
yeah. Yeah, college was just like a step up from or like community college was a step up. It was nice, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of work to do and you learned some good skills, but I can see why universities are very keen on producing quality students. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. What's up, Lucas?
Well, I'm sure you're gonna do awesome.
Oh, no, thank you. Yeah, I hope so. I can't do bad because if not, I'll be on an assembly line and not be streaming. So.
Well, and you got to think too long term. So I mean, it's gonna take you what, 2 years to graduate?
Let's just say 3 because I'm going part-time. I'm going to try to take a summer class to kind of make up those, like 2 summer classes to make up for not going full-time. So
Well,
it's technically like going year-round. But it should be,
even say 3 years. Let's say 3 years.
yeah.
That or that university education, that degree is going to affect the rest of your career. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
let's say
yeah.
you spend another 50 years working. I
Yeah.
mean, so you're going through 3 years of horrible, hard work,
Yes.
but you're going to benefit from that for the next 50 years. So if you can just
Correct.
if you can just stick it out,
Oh, there's no way I can't stick it out because I am not trying to get out of my house. It's more if I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand I understand that completely. Yeah, no, you gotta grind it out now because if not, it's gonna be super harder to go. It's gonna be harder to go back if you're older.
Well, and I'm not.
Because I know there's
I'm
some
not
people that
sa-
go back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying
it's gonna
that
be
you have to
harder.
get a college degree in life because you don't. You absolutely don't. But for what you're trying to do in life, like you want to get a job at like a film company after you graduate, right?
Film company or television.
Yeah, I mean,
There's more work
you can
in
do a lot of
television.
you can
I
do
don't know about film too much.
yeah,
None of my instructors ever been film things other than you being my mentor indirectly. I really no none of them. They all done commercials, advertisement. That's what they've done.
Well, there's a lot of fun media jobs right now if you have a degree from a film school and
Yeah.
or a media degree, which is what you're getting. But the
Yeah, so
thing
mine's
is,
more of a
I
mine's more radio, television, news, editing, specifically more editing and camera work. So I guess that can apply, question mark? I hope so. I'll send you the stats.
well,
Okay, sorry for
I
cutting
can
you off
tell
again.
I can tell you what I used to do so I was a producer at this movie studio, and so I was involved with the hiring and firing of a lot of people who worked on our films. And
Yeah.
what happens? Here's what happens: is you get a you post your job of who you're hiring for to work as part of your film crew, and you get the stack of resumes. And you take 1 second per resume and you look at the top. And if that person doesn't have a degree from a film school, you throw it in the trash. And whether that's fair or not, that's just the reality of the film business today. Is that if you want a
Oh,
job
so they're
at a
just
film
looking at the
company,
top. Yeah.
well, I mean, if you don't have that degree, it just cancels you out. You don't even get a foot in the door to the next step of the interview process.
Okay. So, all right. Yeah, I probably because my degree doesn't really like there is film in there, but it's not really. It's more of a television based thing
Yeah,
than
no,
a
no,
film thing.
yeah. I mean,
I,
that would still count. That
oh,
wouldn't
thank God.
disqualify you.
Woo! Zach didn't swipe mine to the left to the wait. Which was your garbage
No,
can?
I'm
To the left or the right?
Zach's garbage can. No, but what I'm saying is I'll get 2 resumes, and one resume has a college degree on it, and one resume doesn't have a college degree on it. The resume without a college degree would end up in my trash can, and that's just purely for film or television or media companies, because
Okay.
you're getting so many applicants that you're just going to look at the applicants first that went through a film school or a media program, as opposed to somebody who didn't.
Yeah, especially yeah, that makes sense because they actually know they should. Well, if they got their degree, they should know what they're doing, right?
Well, and it
Because I know
shows
some people that get a degree that don't know what they're doing, but it should.
it shows a level of commitment to your career path too, that you've thought about, that you want to work in this industry so much that you've dedicated 2 or 3 years of your life to doing that.
Yeah, yeah, that's yeah. There's a lot. It's that makes sense because I know there's It's been a while since I've seen all those things. Like I read a bunch of like business books, like at the beginning of my college career, and they were saying generally the same thing. Not like the degree aspect of that, but they're like, if you misspell something, you're done. Like you're done or something like that.
Yeah.
So I understand. I'm not freaking out here. I'm not freaking out, I swear.
Oh, by the way, if anyone's wondering what we're doing, we're making bullets.
Yeah, I'm crafting all the. I got all the metal going right now.
Yeah. So today's stream, we haven't talked about it yet. The point of today's stream is we want to find Bigfoot. We're going to be looking for Bigfoot in the redwood forest, and it's going to be super dangerous, and so we need a lot of bullets.
Yeah, we need a lot of bullets actually, because I'm running out.
Yeah, I am too. Well, where we left off at the last stream, I don't know if you remember this, but we found that giant spider.
Oh yeah.
We wasted a ton of bullets on it, and we probably shouldn't have.
Yeah. No, I remember that. Duma says, Zach, good luck. PvP knows where you live. Oh God.
Oh.
But Bigfoot is furry, Michael says.
AJ says, "Aw man, killing Bigfoot." No, but we're not killing Bigfoot. We're gonna tame Bigfoot.
Now, can you tell me, like, I've seen a little, like, as a kid, I enjoyed those TV shows that were kind of, kind of funny, scary-ish things. Like, those, like, documentaries you would see on the History Channel that did nothing to do with history.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess you could just do that, too. But there was, like, a Bigfoot thing on there, and they were talking about, like, Bigfoot spoke English and like took this guy to this guy was I forgot what happened. Some guy got kidnapped and Bigfoot brought him to his house and there was multiple Bigfoots and that was his story and no one believed him and then they put him on the History Channel and then everyone believed him.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, so I lived a number of years in the Pacific Northwest, like kind of up in AJ's neck of the woods. And that's really like big Bigfoot territory. And I don't know, there's a lot of people up there who believe.
That do believe or don't believe?
Do believe in Bigfoot.
Oh.
And there's a lot of people who've seen him and all kinds of stuff.
See, there's a thing, because like, even though the whole world has been discovered, right?
Yeah.
There is so many animals and stuff that we have never seen. Like they're like especially like animals and insects that we haven't seen in the middle of the jungles and the forests.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that there couldn't be a Bigfoot, but the story of Bigfoot pretty much came out right around when King Kong, the original one, was released.
Huh.
The same thing with the Loch Ness Monster. Because people were all like, oh, they're all scared because they thought it was real. You know, if you look back on it now, the original ones, just look, you know, they're all, you know, sculpted and all that. I haven't actually seen the original one, but I've seen like clips from it. Have you seen the original King Kong, the 1930 something one, or was it before that?
Yeah, I think I've seen it at some point.
But yeah, so but people like, but either way, like even if you go to the jungle Brazil, it's so densely packed that no one really can get through there, and that's why there's still tribes in the world that still have not been contacted by human civilization yet. A, due to the fact that it's too far to get to, or that they don't want to kill them from our diseases, kind of like how the English and the Spanish came over to America and indirectly killed all the Indians.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm not trying to get... By the way, because I know everyone gets triggered... But the bacteria, it's not like they came over here and specifically did it. They did specifically do it in some cases, don't get me wrong, but it's not like they originally met contact and was like, okay, I'm going to go give Zach, you know, smallpox, and he's just chilling on his Indian, you know, he's just doing his thing. No, they did do that later, but that was not their original plan.
Yeah.
But that's why they don't do that, because there's something off the coast of India that there's a little island where there's people there, and then there's a bunch of them in as in a bunch, I mean like 30 different tribes in Brazil that, you know, just stay in the middle of the woods. So there's like, if we could find new civilizations of people that are hiding from modern day world, like picture that, Zach. Like your tribe is so close together that for thousands of years, you know, this is all you know. You don't go past this mountain. You don't go past this rock. You know everything in the land. Right?
Yeah.
And then one day, these guys show up on frickin' helicopters with, like, or just start flying. Like, what? Like, I don't know how you would say that. How freaked out would you be? Like, you know? Like, say we're sitting here and then one day, like the next day, like tomorrow, or like 5 minutes after the stream's over, like aliens roll up on spaceships outside of our house, even though they are more progressively advanced than us, and they're thinking, wow, these people haven't been, like, picture that, you know, so just picture like the shockness value of that.
Yeah, that'd be
like,
wild.
It's the same thing with like the New World. Like the Indians were literally just chilling, you know, on the East Coast, and then the next day you see these big ships that looked like spaceships, and with like things that made really loud noises, which were the guns and the cannons. Like the level of freaked outness, none of us could have imagined.
Yeah.
Which, that's why my history teacher had said the biggest accomplishment in human civilization was finding, instead of landing on the, other than landing on the moon, the biggest accomplishment by humans was discovering the New World, which is, you know, the United States and that, because like they've lived their entire lives in Europe and the top of Africa and or, you know, Asia, and then one day the one guy goes left and they find a whole continent.
Yeah.
What happens if Christopher Columbus came over there and he saw all these skyscrapers like Chicago and, you know, New Mexico was not, you know, sand. It was just like picture Christopher Columbus went over there and he's like, oh shit, gotta go back. Sorry, again, I gotta stop swearing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, whatever
yeah.
Christopher Columbus closes up and he just sees all these skyscrapers. You would be shocked. I'm sorry. That's why I love space exploration and that sort of things. Because, like, you never know.
Yeah.
What, like, could be out there. Or there could be just literally nothing and we could be the only people in the whole solar system.
Yeah.
But that would make a good story. Which, it's just that one day. One person's gonna go through. Zach Daly's Games is gonna go on Elon Musk's, you know, spaceship, and he's gonna look over to the right and he's like, hey Elon, what is that huge city over there? You know, I could see you doing something like that,
Yeah.
and then it'll be Zach Daily Games. It'll be written in the history books forever. Has founded the civilization of Zactopia. Even though that's not its name, but as colonists, of course, we have to rename everything ourselves.
Yeah.
So you could rename it to Zach Daily Games Topia or something, whatever you'd like. I would like a roll, by the way, if you find a planet.
All right.
I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted here.
So
I'm making all
curious.
these bullets and spark powder and
we
gunpowder.
haven't really talked since the last stream a month ago. What? So what did you think of the highlight video?
Oh yes, if you guys haven't seen the highlight video, it's on Zach Daily Games channel. I loved it.
Was that what you were expecting?
Honestly, I just thought you were going to post one video that was 30 minutes. To be honest with you, but it turned out to be 10 episodes of 30 minutes. It's kind of like those Netflix shows.
Yeah.
They'll display it as a, like, they post one, they'll call it a TV series, and then they only post one episode of it and
Yeah.
never post anything ever again.
Yeah.
Which is really triggering, by the way. But no, I loved it. It was awesome. I don't know what else to say. It was awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna just do one 30-minute episode,
yeah.
and then I just started working on it, and I was like, you know what? I love this so much. Let's just do a 5-hour a 5-hour show. Like, I just loved it so much because there's like a couple of cool things about it. Like, it's documenting our first stream together. Like, that, the beginning is our very first stream together, and then it covers the next 6 months. And like, that's just such a cool thing to like go back and look at. Not only that, what's even cooler than that is it's the story of your first time playing Ark. Like, it's your first time playing this really intense, really complicated, really emotional game. And it's all captured on video.
Yes. Yes.
So I had so much fun doing it. And you know what's funny?
It was fun to play.
Well, yeah. And what I realized when I started editing it all together is that it's your typical Hollywood buddy movie.
It is, to be honest.
And
though.
it follows a traditional 3-act story structure. Like, what? You know, both of us went to film school when we play games in a 3-act structure. Like, it's so crazy.
I didn't even think about that, to be honest with you. I do know you had it really well structured. I did not even think about it like that, though.
Yeah, like, go back and think about it. Like, it's your typical buddy movie. And, like, there was a very famous movie in 1988 called Midnight Run, starring Robert De Niro and Charles Grodin. And Robert De Niro plays a bounty hunter, and Charles Grodin plays an accountant. And the whole movie is about their adventure, like traveling across America while the mob is chasing them, blah, blah, blah. It's your typical Hollywood movie. Yeah. Super successful, but it was like, it's a buddy movie. And like, I was like, when I was putting this together, I was like, oh my gosh, this is your typical Hollywood buddy movie. And then it's just like fun from beginning to end.
It is. So are you Robert De Niro?
No, I'm the accountant. You're Robert De Niro. I don't know if you like that comparison or not, but if you haven't seen that movie...
No, I'm joking.
There's a lot of swear words in that movie, so it's not for kids.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I need to chill as well. Because after you left, it all went downhill. I was looking at the highlight, and I was hearing the S word, and I was like, that must be common. No, we are not on the scales of what were the steps. What were the thing our teachers called us? The steps of Did they teach you that? The steps of desensitization or something like that?
Oh no, I don't.
Or the staircase. All right, hold on. Let me read some of these comments to you. Unicorns sound like more of a real thing than giraffes. a good sci-fi movie. How do we know aliens don't exist? We didn't explore the whole universe. True. Oh, Duma says I watched some of them. I was sick because of it.
Oh, Duma was triggered.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Oh,
No, but when I said like that Netflix show where they only post one episode, it was
yeah,
not like that. I
yeah.
meant to say it was like a actually well developed thing. Is there going to be a season 2?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like I said, it's so much work. I'm not doing a highlight video ever again. Like it was so much work. Oh my god.
I know. Just looking and downloading and re-recording and editing and rendering.
Yeah.
It probably took you a long time.
There's so many good things about it though. Like and you know this because you've edited a whole bunch of your own videos.
Yes, I've
like
edited.
It's
yes.
It's so helpful. Like to spend that time reviewing yourself. That like it makes you a better streamer. It makes you a better gamer because you like see all the things that you did wrong and the things that you can improve on. So I mean, there's so many good things that come out of it, but it's just so much work. I don't think I'll do it again. But I always say that.
That's what everyone says. If you ever see a highlight video from anybody ever, or a montage, a well done montage, of course.
Well, you had
there's a lot of editing. There's a lot of editing and reviewing footage. What gets kept in, what gets cut out.
Yeah.
Because my 1 year video.
Yeah, your 1 year video was awesome. Like it was so good.
You. Thank you, Zach. Yeah, everyone was. I'm sorry if you didn't make the cut. Just letting you know. But there was like Jeffrey stopped calculating my hours, and there was like. The same thing, like, everyone always stops at a month. I recorded at least a month of the past year of just streams.
Yeah.
At least, because he stopped counting it, which I'm very. I was like, dude, don't even waste it. But I was like, yeah, there's just too much footage. Like, that's the same thing with YouTube Rewind, the same thing with your thing. There's just too much footage. You can't put all of it in. You can press 31 2-hour streams into 5 hours.
Oh, most of our streams were way over 2 hours. That was a shocking thing. Do you realize one of our streams was like 4 hours? Like I was like going back, I was like, holy cow!
The birds, right?
It was which one was it? No, it was one of the early ones. Like in the early ones, like almost all of them were 3 hours. Because there was just so much we were trying to do, and we were trying to learn the game and everything.
Okay, yeah, because I specifically remember you're like, let's just go a little bit longer. You don't have anything to do. And I was like, nope, I don't have anything to do. I never have. Well, especially, I really don't have too much to do on the weekend anyways. But it's like, yeah, I'm down. Okay, so I made some more shotgun shells. What do you want else?
I need some. What does this gun take? Oh, do you have your, what's your AK weapon? I kind of like to use that.
Do you want to just borrow mine?
How much does it cost to make it?
I'm not sure how much it costs. Yeah, we could try. We have a ton of metal, so go ahead.
I don't remember.
Let's see. It is called a. Wait, is there an actual AK? I think an actual AK would be better than whatever I have. AK? Is AK a thing?
Okay, so we have a flamethrower. We have an assault rifle, fabricated pistol, and pump-action shotgun. So we should get a flamethrower. We can get polymer. We have the electronic. We have everything. Let's make a flamethrower, Claude.
A flamethrower.
Okay,
oh my god, yes.
I'm going to get organic polymer. Let me run down the beach and get a whole bunch of polymer, and I'll come back. If you can grab the electronics and the sulfur from the beach house.
The beach house? Alright. We can make a water jar, too.
You and those use water jars, man.
I just want to take one more look at this thing, because... There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. If this was like Minecraft, well, they do have that book now, but jeez, there's so much stuff. There's a chainsaw too, but I think that's just cutting down wood, right? Yeah, my thing's called an assault rifle. It's cool, but I don't think it's really doesn't really do that much damage.
I want to use. I want one. I want one.
All right. We'll get one.
So my biggest shocker from watching the highlight video was that I think I take video games. I think I take video games a little bit too seriously. Which is the same shocker I had from my City Skylines highlight video.
Oh. Yeah, no. You actually like really well developed it into a story and made it like really entertaining to watch. It was like we ended on cliffhangers and stuff as well.
Yeah, we were both so intense about everything. Like it was like a matter of life and death, and it's just a video game. It's just a video game. Yeah, it's just it's surprising at how emotional it was.
Yeah, no, it was kind of sad at some points. Because, like, you didn't remember anything. Oh, you wanted me to grab tech, and what else was the other thing?
Uh-oh. Something's going wrong. Why isn't the night passing? Oh,
I think it did. It's just taking a time. Yeah, it was dark a second ago. Now it's getting light again. It's not as fast as it used to be, but I guess it's fine.
Was it coming?
Duma says the flamethrower is not great.
The flamethrower is not great. I think it sounds great.
Okay, so you need me to grab, what was it? Tech and...
No. I'm getting the polymer. You need to get the electronics and the sulfur.
Electronics and sulfur. Okay. Alright, I gotta find where that's at. I do not remember where anything's at.
Good. Oh, and you know what we should also make is we should also make that ghillie armor.
Oh, yes.
I think we need a lot of polymer for that. Oh, thank goodness the sun's coming up again. I was so worried that we were going to have, like, nighttime. Like, normal nighttime for the game, which is so hard. It's so long, and it's just pitch black.
Listen to me, he says. AJ says he enjoyed your videos.
Oh, thanks, AJ. Yeah, I think the real star of the videos were the people in chat.
To be honest, though,
like,
if it wasn't for the people in chat, it probably wouldn't have went as far as of now either.
Yeah, like Jeffrey shows up in every one of those highlight videos. How did that happen?
I don't know. Jeffrey always is around. You cannot leave a Jeffrey out.
Yeah, he's the real star of the highlight videos.
That's probably why he has so many extra dinosaurs. Because there's like Jeffrey had like 2 or 3 at a point at the same time alive. There's another rainbow, by the way. I cannot find these. Are they at the wood base?
The electronics? No, they're at the beach base.
The thatch one?
Yeah. They're not in any of those chests?
Let me check again. There's silk.
If not, we can just kill that tech stego that's by the metal farm. That'll probably give us enough electronics.
And what does sulfur look like again? Let me go check the wood base.
No. Sulfur is in the beach base. It's in your house. All the sulfur's in there. It's in the where you make the narcotics. The mortar and pestle.
Oh, that's where it is. All right. How much do you think we need? Like 100?
No, I don't think we need that much. I think we need like 40.
Okay. I'll bring half. Yeet. Oh, I cannot wait for this other series of mine, or not mine, to end. The Unknown Empire thing is ending today, like right after the stream.
Oh, really?
We're going. Well, not right after, because they keep postponing everything ever.
Yeah. So you're gonna stream that after this, or you're gonna just record
Oh
it?
no, I'm not streaming. I'm not streaming. I'm just recording it.
Yeah. Cool.
I cannot wait for it to end. I don't know if that. I cannot wait. I don't know if that sounds mean or anything. I cannot wait until it's over.
Well, you know, you had it was a really good series. I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed being a part of minis, and I don't think we even like did too much with
Mini. Is so nice.
Mini
and
Mini
Mancino.
Mini Mancino and Darkblade are the nicest.
So
people on
nice,
there.
man.
They're always around. They're giving me stuff. I'm like, wait, what? Like you roll up and it's like there's like stuff in your chest, and she's like, if you just join the Mancino clan, you can get all this free wood. And I was like, I just can't get free wood. That's just like taking advantage of people.
Yeah.
Because I would know for a fact. I know for a fact I don't want to cut down a single. In Minecraft, I hate cutting trees down. Because it's like there's too many of them, and I just hate doing it. So if I just give somebody a diamond for wood, that's 100% fine. It's fine with me. Wait, it will go on, Claude. Hello. Yeah, no, it's still gonna continue, but I don't know if it's gonna continue with me. There's a ton of drama, especially going down today, of stuff. I think
drama.
Darkblade or Mini are gonna stream or record. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of drama going down, and me being the person that is the most expendable on the server, considering I just rolled up, I gotta stand up for my boys and girls. Cause do I explain the drama here, Zach, or do I just cut it? I don't know. Because that's been bothering me so much.
I think we should not get into the drama.
Okay. Oh, speaking of Planet Coaster, I know you watched some of that.
Yeah, I've been watching it. I don't really understand what's going on, but it's very interesting.
So Planet Coaster, for anybody that doesn't know, it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Did you ever play that as a? Well, I know you said as a kid you didn't really play that many video games, if at all.
Yeah.
But do you know what Roller Coaster Tycoon is, or any of those? You know what an amusement park is, right?
Well, here's the problem.
Yeah.
Here's the problem, Claude. Like, I grew up really poor, and I know I've said that a bunch, but it's like we didn't go to amusement parks. And so
wait, what?
I don't have very much I don't have very much experience to pull from. So like city skylines, I have lots of experience living in cities, so I have like a good idea what to build. If I were to play Planet Coaster, I've only been to a amusement park a couple of times in my life. And so it's like I don't know what I would even build.
Yeah, no, that sounds relatively fair. The last time I've been to an amusement park, I think was when I was 12 at max, I think. But I got the electronics, by the way. I just killed this stego over here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's hard. I haven't been to an amusement park either for a while. But yes, there's two of them. Planet Coaster, and then they have, where do you want me to put these things? I put them in this big one over here.
Well,
into this machine.
So I watched this interview once it was like a 60 minutes interview on amusement parks. And you know how they try to like they over dramatize things in these interviews
60.
sometimes?
Yeah, my teacher said never go on 60 minutes or 2020.
Yeah,
if
they like
you are
over
in
dramatize
trouble.
stuff. But they
Yeah.
had this whole interview about how rides at amusement parks, like roller coasters, are so intense that they can cause brain damage from the G forces.
Oh God.
And it freaked me out. I got freaked out. I have not been on a roller coaster since. It goes so fast that it spins you around and gives you brain damage.
Yeah, in the game you can make roller coasters. Like there's a limit to like what people will ride
Really?
and what is like. They keep it very realistic on the G-force probability, but like you're saying, no, the space coaster when I originally made it, the G-force was so high, it was so scary, and only the death of the extreme would go on it. Because the G-force would just like snap your head back and snap your head forward, and I completely understand, and that is true. Yeah, but Planet Coaster is a game where you design amusement parks and try to get people into your park, and it's mostly played in sandbox mode. There are scenarios and stuff. There's not really a true survival mode for it. It's not like they give you $10,000 and say good luck.
Yeah.
That's what they should do. But at this point, they're playing just for the sandbox creators. Because at the end of the day, that's really what... Like, it's just like Minecraft, Even though it's, like... You don't really need to do the money thing. It's just kind of like you do whatever you want. They give you a blank park and you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I know I complain about it being really small maps. But at the end of the day, from what I've done, there's still, like... 80% of the map I haven't even, like, worked on. It's huge. It's just so hard because there's nothing placed down. When you first look at it, it's just like... But, what I'm trying to say is... It is a fun game. Now, I know you don't like amusement parks. Or, not saying that you don't like them. I mean, you don't know that much about them. There is another one that they have called Planet Zoo.
Oh, wait.
I've not seen too much...
You ready? Are you ready for me to make these weapons?
Oh, to make the flamethrower?
Yeah.
For sure.
Alright, I'm making it. So Planet Zoo.
Planet Zoo, I haven't seen too much of it, but Planet Zoo is like making your own zoos, and designing I'm assuming pens and stuff for the animals and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't find that as interesting as parks, because I've went to Disney at least 3 times as a kid to Disney World. I only remember 2 of them, and I've always had just the way Disney. Have you ever been to Disney World or Disneyland?
I've been to Disneyland. I think
Okay.
I've been there. I think I've been there twice.
Okay, so me and you have the same. You probably were older than I was, so you probably remember a lot more of it. But as a kid, Disney World, because I've only been to Disney World. The way they build their parks and the forestry and stuff is kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like the immersion of the ride is you walk in and you are like in a completely different world. Everything is cut out for different civilization. They got their own like police. They got their own sides. They got their own lingos. They got everything is so focused to the guest and their experience and the vibe. Because because if you look at a map of Disney World from Google Maps, you can see all these trees outlining in a circle around the park to give that vibe of it's built so you can't see over it. They got for example, this was our park right now. Say this was our park and we're in it right here. You see all the stonework?
Yeah.
On the other side of this wall would be the background with office buildings, buildings for you, cars and all that. And that would ruin your immersion, if you're in a park, especially a Disney park where the theming's so high and the budget's so high that you don't want to be next to Pixar at the Pixar district and then you see a bus pulling in.
Oh, Claude, we can't make the ammo for the flamethrower yet because we're not at a high enough level.
What level do you have to be?
85 or something. We're at level 70. We're a ways
Oh.
away. No, that's a bummer. I was getting so excited. That's all right. We can do that later. But I made the
Alright.
I made the AK. Or you can pull it out and see what it looks like. You just can't fire it.
Oh yeah, no, I have one of my own AKs. Let me see what the flamethrower looks like. Oh, it's like one of these.
Oh, that's
future
so cool.
flamethrowers.
What is Duba talking about? That looks awesome.
It looks like one of those paintball things. You get those CO2 cans in the top.
Yeah. Like paintball, but
Claude
deadlier.
Claude makes coasters that kill your wallet. Yeah, my coasters are very expensive, by the way, Zach. I don't know how you get the funding. Is it cool if I call you the CFO of my park? Because right now we're making all this cash.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool as long as you're making money. If you're not making money, I don't want the job.
Yeah, I love just that game is so fun. I feel like you would love a Planet Zoo because I know you like animals a lot more than I do. Ark. And like doing that. Those games are very expensive though to play. That's why I wait for them to go on sale. Planet Coaster is very expensive. Getting all the DLCs on sale still costed like $80. Or cost. I was like, I'm not gonna buy all of them. I used them and it souped. What's up, little turtle? Well,
right,
we have some more shotgun shells.
I'm taking a ton of these bullets. How many shotgun shells did you make? Because I have 2.
I have I made 27. Let me give you some of those. I'm gonna give you 20 of them because I already have some. I'm gonna put them back into the smithy.
I'm making rifle bullets too. Do you need some of those?
Which rifle bullets?
Advanced rifle bullets.
Yes. I just don't know where my rifle is.
I feel like at least one of us should have a rifle. I don't know where mine is either. I don't know where mine is either.
You know what? You have the gun right now, so you can make all of those. I'm just gonna make this simple rifle bullets because that's what I end up using anyways.
Not
There's
the
a couple
advanced
more.
ones?
No, because those work for the AK. I don't have my AK or my AR.
They don't work for the. Well, that's interesting.
No, those ones just only fit in there because those are like the 50 or the 5.56 rounds.
Oh wow! Each time you reload, it reloads 40 bullets. Is that true?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
That's
there
crazy.
might not be 5.56.
Because reloading sucks in this game. Like when you have to reload your shotgun, you're waiting forever.
Yeah, there's 21 of these shotgun shells for you here. Can we make it? Is this the advanced shotgun? I cannot remember.
Yeah, the pump action shotgun's the advanced one.
All right. I was 1v1ing somebody with a crossbow, and I had a flamethrower, and I lost. You might not be using that flamethrower correctly.
All right, they're in here.
Oh, do we need any more trank darts by any chance?
Trank darts.
Or I mean, trank bullets.
Yeah, we should, because if we see another bear, we should tame another bear.
Alright, well, I don't really have any, so let me start making some of those. I have a bunch of bullets in here, these simple rifle bullets. I'm going to split those into stacks here, so don't take them out of here. I'm putting 60 in here to make more of those. I need more, whatever this is called, narcotics. I don't know if we have any anywhere. Got spoiled meat and all that, but...
So I don't know how you feel, Claude, but is it just me, or does it seem like so far the year 2020 has been absolutely crazy?
Correct.
And I don't want to be like over dramatic, but like we're only a month and a half into 2020 and it's just been crazy. Like we had World War III almost start. We had our president was impeached and
acquitted.
and acquitted. and we have the coronavirus is spreading around the world. Like, what a crazy 2020.
Yeah. That,
Isn't that just
Yeah.
a little crazy? Like, I just can't. I don't know.
yeah. It's just like every year people want to blow stuff. I understand the coronavirus bad. I understand that, but World War III was just completely blown out of proportion, like always. Like there was no way World War III would have even started over that. I don't know why. See, sorry, not to get all American over here, but why are people defending a terrorist that killed Americans? I just don't understand that. I just don't understand that. But I don't want to get all political, so I won't say anything more.
Yeah, well, maybe we should stay off the World War III topic. But like the coronavirus thing, like I have been like watching that news story so intensely. Like there's two in Chicago. There's two patients who are infected.
Yeah, and
like
not Peoria, right? Peoria? I don't remember.
I was so stressed out.
Yeah.
I was like, "Is Claude okay? Is Claude come down with any cold or anything?"
Yeah. What is the coronavirus actually? What is the?
What are the effects?
Yeah. What are the effects? Like I've seen it. Wasn't it respiratory something?
Well, it's actually it sounds like it's pretty minor. It doesn't sound like that bad. It's like pneumonia. It's like it's like in your lungs. It's like respiratory, and you start getting like liquid in your lungs, like pneumonia, and have like bad coughing and stuff. But here's the deal.
Oh, like I have right now.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Wait. Do you have the coronavirus, Claude? Is that what you're saying?
Dr. Zach.
Yeah. Where's Dr. Brown when you
his
need
job.
him?
Why is this thing not why is my shotgun not repairing here? Can be repaired in a fabricator. Oh, that makes sense.
Here's the worry with the coronavirus, is that it doesn't seem that bad now, except no one has immunity to it in the entire world. There's no vaccine for it in the entire world, and if you do a little bit of research, there was exactly 100 years ago. Exactly 100 years ago.
The Spanish flu.
There was this virus that went around. They don't know if it was the flu, but it was very, very similar to this. It sounds exactly like the coronavirus is. And it came in two waves. The first wave is just like what's happening today, where people have this kind of mild respiratory illness. And then what happened was this second wave hit several months later, and it was coughing. Like it wiped out a huge amount of people around the world, and like people started coughing up blood, and blood would start coming out of their nose, and like all kinds of like just horrible stuff, and then people would die. And it's like that's the fear, is that this is some like 100-year pattern that's just going to repeat itself, and we want to get it under control before that happens.
Mother Nature really doesn't like people. She doesn't. Everything has changed so much. That's because like we're so immune to stuff. Like, just thinking about it. Now, I know there's some people that don't like the fact of just hearing the words vaccines. Well, vaccines are so beneficial to life. It is. I don't know why people are against it. Of course, I'm not telling people what to believe or not to believe.
Well,
but it just like polio, for example. People are getting their kids vaccinated for polio and measles and stuff like that. Do you want the president of the United States, Dwight Eisenhower, correct? Was he the one that had polio, or was that FDR?
That was, well, I think it was FDR.
One of them had polio, and they could. Yeah, okay, it was FDR, sorry.
Yeah.
Dwight Eisenhower was the general that came after him. But he had polio, and he wasn't able to walk. And thankfully, he was older and wasn't able, kind of slowly recovered. But he had like if you ever there was only one video clip of him walking, and that's because his son would train every day that when he would walk his dad, that his dad would put all of his weight onto his arms to make it look like he was actually walking when he couldn't really walk.
Yeah.
That's why he was always in a wheelchair and stuff like that. But the fact is that polio affected kids, that they died and couldn't walk and had spinal problems and were in iron lungs. There's still people in iron lungs today.
Yeah.
You know, for the polio epidemic. Picture just laying in this machine every day, all day.
Yeah.
And you can't breathe on your own. That is like they're like if this is the same thing as that, we really need to find a vaccine because more kids cannot die.
Well, yeah. I'm saying I am scared about this coronavirus thing, and I know there's this whole dialogue about vaccines or whatever, but I don't care. Give me that vaccine, or figure out that vaccine, give it to me, and stick it into my bloodstream.
Yes.
Make it happen. Where's Dr. Brown when you need him to figure out
Dr.
this
Brown
stuff?
be like one coronavirus.
Yeah.
Didn't they say something about? I don't know if that was just a meme, but it says the coronavirus is immune or it can be neglected from alcohol. And then there's like solve corona with corona. Indirect advertisement here. Or indirect. I don't know if that's true. What's up, William? All right, Turtle.
Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go?
Yes. AJ says, or Duma says, did you forget about the Australia bushfires and flooding?
Oh yeah, that was horrible too.
Yeah, that was bad as well. Yeah, I can't believe those people started all those fires in Australia. It's unbelievable. Why would anybody do that? It just doesn't make any sense.
Wait, people started the fires?
Yeah, they arrested 200 people for starting the fires.
What?
It wasn't global warming. Global warming did make it, or I don't want to get all political on that either, but it was very dry and there was a drought and then it rained.
Wait, Claude,
but
where are you at?
Where are
you at?
We're here.
Oh, did you get
people
your ghillie?
initially...
Did you get the ghillie armor?
Oh, that's
I left
mine?
a set. I left a set in the smithy for you.
People initially started the fires though, and they convicted some of them.
Yeah, that happens in the U.S. too, and it's really, really sad.
It's so annoying because I understand, right? If it's like some sort of accident, like you're camping and there's a fire.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be starting a fire unless you know what you're doing. If it's really hot out and there's everywhere, even when I've never been to California and stuff like that, there's signs saying don't start fires, don't camp, don't do that. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this,
Yeah.
They should have listened, and there should be more harsh conditions, especially if there's something as catastrophic as this. It seems like every year California is on fire.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it does, and it's just doesn't make any sense. There should be, sorry if I'm getting like off topic here, but there needs to be stricter laws. There needs to be like, if you start a forest fire that goes out of control, you gotta do at least like, not a felony, but there needs to be, like, if you specifically done it on purpose, there needs to be a felony. But I mean, like, you need to pay back like $10,000 and at least reparations and like 6 months of community service or something like that. 6 months of like work, not like 6 months total. Like 6 months like worked, like to repair or do something. Because it's just crazy. It's getting too out of control.
Yeah.
Is that too much, Zach?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, they should obviously be punished. I don't know if I'm qualified to.
Oh yeah.
To identify what that would be, but like I agree they should be punished. I mean, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible.
It's a cold virus that matured, AJ says.
The coronavirus?
Yeah. They did it for a new train station to run through. Oh, that's what the fire was for? That's what AJ says. See, Okay, I also don't want to come off of So, in the wild, you know, if humans were not here at all, fires would happen and that sort of thing. Fires are good in some cases for rebuilding the population and keeping it under control. But if it is not Mother Nature or the government specifically, you know, doing a controlled burn, it is not really good, you know? Because, like, if you burn down the forest, then new plants can grow and more animals can come to the area and, you know, salvage stuff. But, like, just the fact of people doing it on purpose is very annoying.
Yeah, I agree. So, are you ready for Bigfoot? Our Bigfoot adventure, Claude? We're an hour in. We've been preparing. We've been preparing for all of this. You fought a Bigfoot before. We both did, and it did not end well. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
So it's supposed to be just like taming the horses. So it'll be easier now that we have this ghillie armor on, because they won't be able to see us as easily. But you have to sneak up behind them, and then you put berries in them. Although I think it goes faster if you use carrots. Hold on, let me check because that might help. Let me check this because if this can go faster, that would be ideal. Any kind of vegetables work well. You know what? If you're okay, do you mind going if we would go and get some potatoes? Because I think
For sure.
potatoes would help. I mean, maybe we can hop. Oh, sorry, I just came back. Maybe
You're
like
good.
we could hop on our birds and go grab some potatoes. Because that'll like half the taming time.
Okay.
Do you remember where we got the carrots from?
Yes, it's somewhere this way off a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. If we keep going this way, towards this arc,
Yep.
we should be fine. Oh! Question for you, Zach.
What's up?
Have you heard of the XFL? I know you probably heard of the old one, but do you see any of the new XFL games? I know you don't watch sports that much anymore. Do you know what the XFL is, or no?
Yes, I've been to one of their games.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The old ones? Wait, what? Or the new ones? Like,
They're
did you go last week?
it's like the indoor league, right?
Oh no, that's arena football, and sadly
Oh, yeah, I've been to
that-
arena football. That's what it is.
that one was. I think that was canceled, and the women's I don't know if I want to say the women's lingerie league was also canceled this year. Which is very degrading, by the way, considering that women have to do all that to play a sport that they love.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But that's but the XFL is the one hosted by who's the guy that does WWE? The owner of that? I forgot, Vince McMahon or whatever his name is.
Yeah. Hold on.
Vince.
Oh, hold on. I'm having like streaming issues. Give me just a second. I need to turn down my graphics settings. My stream's gonna pop off for a second and then I'll come back.
All right. Powder Puff Bowl. Zach, I am still streaming, but how do you get rid of this chat?
What do you mean?
The little pop-up chat on the bottom. I dropped my phone and my keys, and now I have this chat on the corner. I don't know if you know
Oh,
off the
I think
top of your
it's.
head.
Is it tab?
Oh, tab is to bring up the console. Let me just look through the settings. I didn't know if you knew off the top of your head.
Yeah, I'm back. Although, shoot, my bird just flew away.
I think I have a command. I think I accidentally pressed the command to lead all the animals that we own to this location. I have no idea, by the way, how I did that.
All right, I think I fixed my issues. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's
Chat box
happening.
/ chat log local chat insert. What's insert? Oh, there we go. / not the other one. Okay. All right. You good, Zach?
Yeah, I'm picking the potatoes right now.
Okay. Do we need carrots or because we're
No,
here?
let's not do the carrots. Let's just get potatoes. They'll all spoil anyway.
Oh, true.
All right, I got enough, so we should be good to go.
Yeah, there's a ton of carrots over here. I'm trying to find the potatoes. Oh, here they are.
Oh, I got enough for both of us.
Oh man, it's not showing me. Oh, I'm in K. Am I? Oh man. I have no idea what keybind I pressed, but I cannot see.
What?
I cannot see what I'm picking up. I cannot. It's like the cinematic mode.
Cinematic mode? You mean
Where
like there's no words?
There's no words. There's no. My hotbar is gone.
Oh my goodness, Claude.
I can't even look in.
Uh.
Because K lets me change the camera, and that usually does that, but
Hold up.
I can't see my inventory. I can't see anything.
Backspace.
If I press...
You hit backspace.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Zach. Okay. Woo! All right.
Ready to hit back?
Yes, I am good. I'm headed back right now.
All right. Here we go, and we're going to find a Bigfoot. Who thinks we're going to be successful? It's kind of hard to tame these guys because once you start taming, if they see you, they'll start attacking you, and they'll kill you very easily. So
Okay.
if they start attacking you, their taming level doesn't go down. So all you have to do is run away far enough so they stop following you, and then sneak back up to them and keep taming them.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Briefly, so the XFL is a new football league to compete with the NFL.
Yeah.
That came out right after the Super Bowl, and it's only a 10-week season. It's not arena, which I completely understand because they're like pretty much exactly the same thing. But it's just a new league to compete with the NFL, and there's new games and new rules. It's pretty much like football, but just some new rules. But it's pretty cool. Oh, there's a bird. There's a pink bird up here. Look at this. Like, he's just straight pink. And he's a level 140. This Paradon.
Oof. That's nice.
Maybe one day we'll get him. Alright. I'm coming down.
So a couple of things. Do you have stimulants on your hotbar?
I don't have stimulants, I don't think at all. I think I left it in this chest here.
Because stimulants are probably a good idea. And then remember to have something worthless in your 0 slot in case someone steals it.
Oh, my last slot or my first slot?
Slot 0.
Is that where we put the potatoes, or don't we have to put the potatoes in our last slot?
Yeah, but as when we're because we don't know where we're going, so we're gonna be like walking around, and those dinos that steal your stuff will always steal from your last slot.
Oh, okay.
So you don't want
How
you
about
don't
the
want them to
carrots
steal your
there?
potatoes, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, or my water jar.
Oh
All
man,
right, I am good for.
I'm still having stream issues. That's so strange. I don't know what the deal is. It's just laggy. My stream's just super laggy.
Yeah, I do not know. I'm okay right now. I didn't see any disconnections on my end yet, at least.
Hmm. All right. Well, you know what? I might just end my stream on your side and then just keep playing on your stream, and everyone will just have to go over to Claude's stream.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it's like super laggy, and I have no idea why.
Okay. It's up to you. I'll be here.
Oh, that's such a bummer. All right, hold on, you guys. I'm gonna end the stream on my channel, so just head over to Claude's channel.